Hello. Welcome to the Peter Parker Show. What's up, guys? It's good to have you guys back. I was doing a bike ride yesterday, and I thought, man, I haven't really talked about locking up the bike. I actually, I do it all the time, and I'm so used to doing it that I didn't even think about making a video about it. So I just wanted to go through what I do to lock up my bike and what is the best way to actually prevent it from getting stolen. There's a lot of horror stories out there from people getting their bikes stolen, and I myself have gotten my bike stolen about 3 times. So we're gonna go through all the things we can do to prevent that from happening, and I'm gonna show you the best way to lock it up and what I use and what is the way to prevent that from happening with the basic essentials. I was gonna record outside in an actual bike lock or bike park, I guess, but it's so hot today. It's like 82 degrees in January, super weird. So we're doing it in the backyard with some shade, and we're just gonna imitate or just pretend that this air conditioning fence is the bike lock or the bike place to lock it up. There are a lot of places out there where they're similar to this, where you can park your bike. For the sake of the video, we're gonna pretend that this right here is something solid and in the ground, and it won't budge for breaking the actual fence to open and break the lock. So we're gonna imitate, or we're gonna pretend this is actually something solid, okay? So first of all, I'd like to start off with the most important part, which is the U-lock. So the U-lock is something super important for any bike. The reason why is because it is something really solid. No fence cutters or wire cutters can break through this. Actually, when I had another bike, I had a U-lock just like this, and the guy, I left it outside for about, I think, a couple hours, and when I came back, the plastic was all broken, and there are scratches on the actual metal. Like right here, there's tons of scratches, and you can tell the guy struggled so much to break it, and he couldn't. So luckily, a U-lock is one of the best things to prevent that from happening from your bike getting stolen. And this one is one I had for many years. I just saved my bikes many times. And it's actually a motorcycle U-lock, and it's really wide, really big, so you can just have plenty of space to park it onto here. Just takes a key right here, and you just kind of flip it this way, so it kind of conceals the key lock or the key opening. And yeah, it's really awesome. This one's really old. I'll put one on the description that is better brand and very similar to this one. Yeah, this one I definitely recommend. So I just wanted to say that the most important part about locking up your bike is to always have the best lock for the frame. Since you have one that's already guarding the frame, you cannot steal the actual frame of the bicycle, but you can still steal the wheels and the motor. So because I'm an expert at getting my bike stolen, I have learned that to always lock the frame and the back tire. So the way that we do it here is I have my Foley lock actually protecting my back tire, and the way you do it is you lock the actual tire with the frame of the bike. So it's kind of like a chain reaction, right? So so the U-lock here is guarding the frame, and the frame is being guarded by the U-lock, which means that if I put this chain here or this lock here, it will be okay as long as there's something locking the frame. So nobody can break the back tire, because even if they did, they would still have to deal with that lock right there. Priorities first is frame and then back tire. And for last, you should always save the last part for the front tire. So for the front tire, since it's not as important. It's something that you can replace for less than $100. I would always recommend to put a lock, not actual lock, sorry, a cable going around the front tire to the frame of the bike right here. So you can lock it up on the fork, or you can lock it up right here on the frame. And the reason why we don't have to worry also about the front tire is because so usually thieves, people that steal bikes, it's been proven that they do not like to break something or steal something that is not worth the steal. Okay, so what I'm saying by this is, like, if they just have only the front tire to steal, they're not gonna be exposed in front of people to do it. Maybe in New York they'll do it, but here in Cali they will not do that. And in Europe, where I used to live, they wouldn't bother with the front tire. They would just take the whole thing if they could. So another thing too is when you have 3 locks, it makes it really hard for the thief to take it, because not only have to deal with the frame, but then they have to deal with these 2 locks, which means they have to kind of spend an extra 30 minutes trying to figure out how to break this one and how to break this one. And then of course they wouldn't be able to move it because it's really heavy. So unless they have a giant truck to just kind of put it in the back really quickly, it's very unlikely for that to happen. U-lock for the frame. A good lock doesn't have to be necessarily U-lock. I have this Foldy lock, which I love. I'll put the link in the description for if you guys want to get any of these locks right here. And then the third one, which I don't have right now, is just a metal lock that would just go around here into the frame. I have this alarm system from Juice Bikes. I'm not sponsored by them, but I recommend it a lot. It's actually a horn that plugs in all the way here into here, and you just hit the button here. But also comes with this really nice wireless alarm system. So right here, see if I can focus, has the lock, unlocking, and then it has a panic mode, which is this one right here, I believe. And this one is just to see where your bike is. Kind of like when you're looking for your car in a parking lot, you just hit that one and it'll beep and it'll let you know where it is. But yeah, I like it a lot because it's very portable. Comes with my keys right here, and you just hit that. So if somebody was messing with the actual locks right here, kind of like moving around the bike a lot, you would hear the alarm go off immediately. So I'm not gonna do it because it's very loud and it's the backyard. But yeah, it's definitely worth having that as extra points, especially for a bike like this that's worth $2,000. Another thing I was gonna say is it also really depends on how much time you're gonna take being outside or leaving your bike parked in an exposed area. So one of the things I wanted to tell you guys is that if you're gonna leave your bike out for less than 10 minutes, you can always just lock the frame and don't have to worry about the back tire and the front tire, just the frame for 10 minutes. Anything over 15 minutes or 10 minutes, lock the frame, lock the back tire. And anything over 30 minutes to an hour, lock all 3 and take the battery with you. And the reason why is because the battery is worth $800. I have a friend who also has a YouTube channel. His name is Julian, and unfortunately he got his bike stolen, but because he was smart to take the battery off, he didn't have to, well, basically he saved himself $800 from spending again on another battery. So that's really cool to do, just in case you are going to leave your bike out for a long period of time. Another thing is that the bikes are worth about I think $1,000 something without the actual battery. So the battery is a big part you want to take off to prevent a massive loss from your bike being stolen. I'm not sure how much the motor is, but I know that it's pricey, but I'm definitely 100% sure it's not worth $800 like the battery is. And that should be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, it helps my channel out. a lot. It helps me be bigger, stronger, faster. And yeah, there's all these accessories that I have for the locks and for all the mods that I have on my bike on the link in the description below. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.